We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in Week 2. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guys were winners in Week 1. You know they'd love to start the year with back-to-back dubs. Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Here's Graham Gano to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
Kate, we've hardly gotten into this game, and already he's headed out there with a mission right in front of him. This sideline, you can feel it. They're still stunned after the return put him in the immediate hole. It's now his responsibility to captain this offense downfield, and at the very least, neutralize the momentum, ideally answer with a score of their own.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Wilson now from the gun. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Russ now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. And for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, a play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Giants' 44-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. Completed over the middle. Jukes one defender. He has room past the 25. It's a race down the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull that in front further. 13-zip. George Pickens the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
I think keeps all of us here in this building, hoping to get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Finds him over the middle. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up and hit a 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, it's a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Has a hole left, room to run. And he is into the end zone. Frontalis touchdown. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead.
Hey, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie is putting on a show.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys push their lead to 21-zip already. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Recovered by the offense.
Wilson keeping it here. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, boy.
Dak now from the gun. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Second down at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys are running away so far with a 27-zip game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Giants nothing. Brandon Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Second and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Put myself in the rhythm, put myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Break all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. This is taken at the 44. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Prescott here from the gun. Forced out to his right. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Complete over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Taken in over the middle by Pickens. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's good for our Cowboys.
Throwing again, Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Into at the 14-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. That one gonna go against the D. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're gonna be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway.
Here we go. Boys, quick.
And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys blowing them out now, 34-zip. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Cowboys 35. Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this has turned into a blowout very early, Brock, but still plenty of time left if they can start to put things together here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. This clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Javon Holland on the tackle.
Snap is off. It's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. A whole lot to nothing is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Dak throwing again. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making this a laugher before halftime. Woo, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead.
Giants nothing. Brandon
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start now for 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Ross off the play fake. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Malik Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Bobby Okereke making that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the Giants' 33-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Connects on the crosser. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to roam.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Now Dak to throw. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cowboys continue dominating in our opening half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Kate, we know you can could do it in different ways in today's NFL quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Ooh, almost a throw to cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. From the gun, it's Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Wilson now from the gun. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Flies one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lee Cooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
You can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
It's Pickens on the slant, and he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Dak to the air here. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Working inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Yeah, here we go.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Has it down close. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the New York offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Wilson on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books me, I thought it made me richer.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
He brings it in. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Russ now from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jamie Gillen on that a punt. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And He's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys ballooning the first half lead even further. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone, and call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're
but the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Once more, it's Wilson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 9 yards.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them in the goal-to-go situation, and if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
Dak out of the pistol. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys both racing them to the halftime locker room. No hesitation. hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
77. Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. First down, here's Russ. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's third down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Russ setting to throw. Lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Now it's Gillen coming on for the punt. And after that drive, leading backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. The Cowboys and CD Lamb headed back out on offense. They'll need to connect on something downfield first to get this inside of field goal range. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. They've got first down from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the well again. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. We'll get explosive on the ground as well.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
84. Giants nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock. Good time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll send him over right. He'll throw it. Cowboys rushing in and they bring him down. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's our second week in studio, second week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And And it's the tight end, Tucker Kraft. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Packers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. This one's gone to halftime with the Seahawks looking for a 2-0 start. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Drake May. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Patriots on top in this one at halftime. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Giants offense with the football. They'll get it first in this second half. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field block. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Tracy once more. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Russ looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Complete out to the right. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. Taken in over the middle by Pickens. He has room past the 25. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
For a Cowboys. 1st down and goal to go.
Dak throwing again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the air, Prescott. He completes it in traffic. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Trying to work quickly now. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. He's got some, Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And a great play does not get the 1st down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4th.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that. I promise you, some money will follow.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Winston now. He finds Slayton. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Receiver in motion, headed right. Play action on 1st down. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3rd down from the gun. Looking for a target. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this 2nd half. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the 42. He's going deep. And in for the down
simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.